Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro every day, and today, this jack is becoming a king. Short-term goal, get as many barons as we can using the showman. Long-term goal, reach Ante 39 without any blueprints or brainstorms. We did use the Brainstorm mod to help set up this run. We are also using the times 16 speed from the Saturn mod because the animations from the mail-in rebate take a lot of time. Vouchers, we have double overstock, we have extra consumable slot from the crystal ball, extra discard, extra hand size, blank voucher hoping to get antimatter in the future, boss reroll 1 looking for retcon. Alright, go next. I'm not going to use the plutonium right away because we just used a temperance card. We said we aren't going to take any blue jokers. We could take the magic trick. Usually that's something that I'm interested in doing. But maybe we don't need it now. Actually, we had DNA in part 1, so the deck is nice and full. I want to have as many kings as possible so that I can discard kings in the mail-in rebate. Andrew gives us the 3 extra discards, so we have 7 discards. That could be potentially 35 kings for the mail-in rebate. I could look inside a spectral pack. Maybe we reroll for tarot cards first. Let's try a standard pack. There's not a whole lot that I'm looking for. Okay, I want a strength tarot card so I can try to turn this jack into a king. We have 3 double tags from colas. I'm looking for maybe a voucher skip in the future. I don't need to skip here. No on the bean for now. What else? We could, there's another bean. There's temperance, so I can use the plutonium. I'm going to hold on to this ectoplasm because what I want is I want it to land on a baron and not anything else. So I'm looking for Wheel of Fortune also. I don't think I need to take Mars anymore. Let's see. There's more plutonium. Brainstorm we also can't take. What else? Oh yeah, we got the showman. So actually I should be holding on to a temperance. That's the correct move. Could go $18 for a reroll. If I have mail-in rebate on kings, I get a decent amount of money. So we could go 1 more. And then that's it. Let's go a spectral pack. I can get another blue seal. I don't need blue seals. I already have plenty of blue seals. I just want to switch to purple now and then eventually red. So I will skip. And I guess using the plutonium's fine. Go next. Alright, stacking up the cryptid cards. That comes from the Saturn mod. So here's 32 cryptid cards. And an ectoplasm. Boss says my diamonds are going to be debuffed. That's okay. So I can win with high card even without the baron. So it's okay if we discard all of the kings. I can use temperance and then emperor. So I can use the hung man on an 8 and a 6, maybe. I could turn the queen into gold. Queen into gold, not super important, so I'll just get rid of the devil here. We can discard these kings and also maybe the stone card. Cool for another hung man. I can remove 2 queens or 2 6s. Let's go 2 6s. Keeping the queens in case I get a strength card. No on the empress. Discard the kings. Don't need star, don't need moon. Yeah, throw away the 8. I do get a strength card. I could save my strength for the red seal jack. I also get a sun card. Maybe. Or do I turn the queens into kings right now? 13 cards in the deck. I think I'm going to go ahead and just discard. We miss out on some purple seal value, but that's probably okay. Alright, so the jack and 1 queen, we can use strength. I'm going to use the sun first. And then strength in case we get a fool in the shop. We can play queen high. Chip it. Oh, that's a pair? My bad. Here's a high card. Accidentally clicked 2 queens. Alright, that's about 260 bucks. So probably what we should do, we should spend maybe 150 bucks each shop. Let's not use the plutonium right away. Well, I want to use the emperor, so I guess telescope gives me plutonium. And then we can use the emperor. There's temperance. Since we have the showman, we hold on to the temperance. We maybe use the tower. Maybe sell the tower. Okay, I can get the magic trick after the big blind. Here I want to spend... I could get strength and I can strength up my queen and then we're done. Okay, now I'm looking for Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune would allow me to use ectoplasm potentially. Sun. 144, 141, maybe we stop there. Alright, 2 more cryptids, up to 34. Okay, I want to use strength on a queen. I can use temperance first. Save my strength for my polychrome queen. Just save my strength. This queen, I guess I can turn gold. There's a polychrome queen, so we can use our strength. We can discard. I'm gonna keep the polychrome one in hand in case I get a death card. I don't need the chariot. I can use an emperor. Okay. Yeah, now I guess we discard all of the kings. Emperor gives me a hungman for my last 8 and also a 6. I could also get rid of my last queen. How about an 8 and a queen? We hang them. And then we can play 6 high. Alright, and then with the Baron that wins. Nice. Alright, so I just used a hungman, right? I can open a buffoon pack. Just looking for another Baron. We can go Arcana pack. I want to spend about 150 bucks. Generally, what I suggest is spend half of what you earn. We could take a mime. Mime gives us the end of round money. We can retrigger the gold cards, but it's not as much money as having the extra discards from Andrew, so we'll just keep shopping. And we decided we want the extra discards from Andrew for the purple seals as well, instead of taking the mail-in rebate here. Alright, we can't take Brainstorm, but we could spin the wheel. Devil, I don't really have anything else that needs to be made into gold. There's some plutonium. Don't need the bean. Okay. Burglar. Don't need the burglar. So in the Arcana pack, I have Temperance for 50 bucks. We can spin the wheel and then go Temperance. Or I can hang the 6 and 4. I think I'm just going to take the 50. I think we have enough purple seals that we can deal with the deck building. I could go one more. Alright, that's it. I'm not going to take the idol. Okay. So discard purple. Don't need the world, don't need the devil. Chariot, we also don't need. Temperance is 50 bucks. Okay, I can remove my 1, 3, and then also a 6. We can hang them. I can keep the tower. I could use the tower. Maybe. I think it's worth missing on the goal. Sorry, missing on the rebate money. Okay, the 6 we can stone or we can hang them. I guess stone now. Discard the kings. Judgment. 6 and 4 we can hang them. Okay, I can discard the 3 kings. In the wheel? Bummer. Alright, maybe Emperor again. Maybe Emperor again. Fool we can hold on to. Alright. Chip it. 2 of those, that's fine. Alright. Maybe I could benefit from having a few more cards in the deck, a few more kings. Okay, rebate on kings. Now we got, the mail-in rebate is done. We got a lock. We can take seed money. We can not take any of these skip tags. Boss says discard random cards. That's probably fine. I might end up getting rid of Andrew. I guess any kings I can take, and that can be a target for death. Maybe I only take the kings of hearts. There's another Baron. So I guess now we get rid of Andrew. Now we get 1 more hand size. We have a Fool. Okay. There's another Fool. So in the wheel. I'm looking for money here. I can use death. So these are already purple. I can turn the blue ones into purple. I can use Fool to copy death. Maybe I should have used Fool to copy the wheel first. Oh well, that feels bad. I don't want to spend too much re-rolling. Maybe this is fine. We just go next. I got an ectoplasm, which is great. That means I can get rid of this ectoplasm. I also got a Fool, which is maybe less good. I want to get as many cryptids as possible so that we can stockpile them for later, but that's okay. All right, now we just, we want to copy the polychrome. Fool for death. And I should probably save the death cards for my naked kings. So here, let's just discard 2 purples. Okay. I have more death. I can discard 1 purple here. Great. So here's death. Death again. Discard the blue ones. Fool gives me death. I also have sun for the clubs. How many more clubs do I have? I have 1 more clubs. I have some stone cards. I have remaining in the deck some stone cards that I can draw into. I can discard these. Okay, tower, no. Magician, nope. Use death. And I don't use the Fool here. Try to save the Fool for money. Ship it. Alright, 2 barons. We got 700 million points. No problem. Celestial Pack we're going to wait on. We'll go Arcana first. Hermit, and I can copy a Hermit with a Fool. Rather than a Death card, I can go Celestial first. I can hold the Hermit because I have a Showman. It's not going to prevent Hermit from showing up in the shop. I have Fool for another Hermit. Okay. Mail-in rebate. Or Death. Fool. Alright, that's perfect. So what's in here now? I can use Death here. I can use Hermit copied with the Fool. So Hermit, Fool, Death, and then Hermit. And then maybe we use the Death card. Okay. So next, I want to use Death on Polychrome. I have the 1 stone as a potential target. I could target just this king, which doesn't have a seal. I can... Let's keep the red seals in hand because we get extra money. Okay, so we could do the wheel. We hit the Showman, that's good. Now I want to hit the Percolator. That would be ideal. Okay, I have Sun, which I don't really need. I can spin the wheel again. I would like to hit Perkeo before I hit the other Baron, but we'll see how it plays out. No Chariot. Discard 2 purple. And that's it. Alright, I do get a Death card. So we can make another red seal. And then we can ship it. Alright, now that we have the red seals, we're up to 92 billion. We don't need to use the plutonium yet. The last card we used was Death. Mega Standard Pack. I could take a Queen. Nope. Do I have enough Death targets? Maybe I take random kings from the shop. If kings show up, then I'll do it. That's kind of the easy way to do it. That's kind of the lazy way to do it. Rather than having to think too hard. I could take a Death card here. I don't need a Devil. Don't need the parking. $15 reroll. Go one more. Alright. Save some money. 40 cryptids. Okay. This boss, when we play a hand and 2 cards get discarded, we will get the rebate money. We will also get the purple seal value. Let's keep the Death card. I have a Fool. I would like to use Death on this purple seal. Yeah, here we go. Death. And then with the Fool, we can make another red seal. Sun doesn't matter anymore. Now the deck is all Kings of Hearts. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tower, Chariot. Tower. Play this one, I guess. Great. Money tree. Okay. Boss reroll, economy tag. Don't need those. Buffoon pack. There's a spaceman. What about... There's... Okay, we can hold on to the plutonium. We can take the king. We can spin the wheel. Hit the percolator. So now... I could use ectoplasm now, and then I can take the rebate now. Sure. Nice. Okay. Okay. Now we get twice as much rebate money. There's a death card, which I guess I do want. Maybe that's something I care about. Temperance. Go next. 42 cryptids. Boss says face down after played. Not a problem. Alright. Death. Discard 3 purples. Wheel of Fortune I don't care about anymore. Now that we already have negative Baron. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Fool for an Emperor. Nope. But we can hold on to the Fool. Wheel we don't need. But we can use the Emperor. Alright. Just looking for death now. Emperor gives me an Emperor. Gives me an Empress. There's a wheel that we don't need. Play this one. Ship it. Alright, we got the -1 hand size, but still with red seals, we got E11. We could use the plutonium and then do a little shopping. We can get another Baron. I would have to get rid of the mail-in rebate. Welcome to the team. Arcana pack, right? So we have 40 cards in the deck. 40 cards might seem like a lot right now, but in the future we will maybe encounter the Serpent. Looking to get the retcon voucher, fight the Serpent maybe. Nice to have extra cards in your deck so you can draw extra cards. I could reroll before opening the Arcana pack. Alright. Lost the rebate, so I'm not going to make as much money. I could go death here to make another purple, but that's it. Go next. I want to make more red seals. I can go death, pool, death. And then try to draw that King of Diamonds. Okay, so we got the King of Diamonds. Now let's see if we can get another death card. Nope. And I'm not even going to bother turning it into hearts. I'm just going to eventually use a death card on it. Alright, play the king. Chip it. One kind of major consequence of not having blueprints and brainstorms, you can use them to copy Perkeo for making more cryptids. You can use it to copy the mail-in rebate. You can use it to copy the mime for the end of round money. So we are missing out on a lot of money that we would be making otherwise. Standard packs. Basically, I would take a king. Any kind of king I would take. Skip the rest. Strength we don't need. There's another king. We're up to 42 cards. That's okay. I don't want the plutonium to get copied, so let's go next. And face down after played. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fool gives me plutonium. That's unfortunate. Oh well, give me a death card. Not yet. One more time. I get another fool. Okay. I could use the fool to copy temperances. That seems fine. I can hold on to a temperance because I have the showman. I can play this king as high card. $46 cryptids with just 2 percolators. We can go back in time. Do I have any reason to go back in time now? No, we can wait. We can do our shopping first. We could get another Baron. I mean, it could. Supposing I did, then do we now get rid of the showman? Take the Baron here? Sure. Okay, that does mean now I'm forced to use temperance. Okay. And maybe we don't use the Emperor yet. Let's check the Arcana pack for a fool. There's a temperance. We could go Emperor first. Okay. There's a death card. Okay. Sorry, what's this boss? This boss says first hand face down, no problem. We just basically discard everything anyway. I don't need a trading card. Go next. Okay. I could use death here. I could wait on the death card. I think it's fine either way. Strength I don't need. I want to make sure I discard 3 purple at a time. Whenever possible. Alright, Justice. I could make this into a glass king. Maybe I shouldn't have made it into glass. Maybe I don't actually want it to break. Maybe I like having the extra card in the deck. Anyway. Play the king. Now we got 4 barons. 4 barons means E17, I guess. Alright, if we check the collection here, E17, that means we can beat Ante 15 with the current build. No changes required. Alright, plutonium, now we got level 94. Before I open the Arcana pack, I could reroll for some more tarot cards. I am probably not going to use another ectoplasm, so I guess we could spin the wheel if you want. There's a mime, which we at this point don't need. We could get it later. The reason why I want to have all barons right now is because if you're holding baron, you can't find baron. So if I have no mimes right now, if I have only barons, I could find the mime in the future when I need to. And not anytime sooner. I want to hold on to the percolators as long as possible to make as many cryptids as possible for our end game. There's a King of Spades. There's another mime. It'll come back around later. Alright, I can use death here. If I can use it in the shop, I should use it in the shop so it doesn't accidentally get percolated. Go next. Now we're up to 50 cryptids. Discarding 3 at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could use death here. I could wait. Let's wait. I could use death to apply the seal here. Alright, that's it. Unfortunate draw here. That's okay. We get a little bit less money from the gold cards, but we already got the golden ticket money, so it's okay. Okay, 2 booster packs. We probably just go back in time. Do a little re-rolling. Justice, Chariot. Those are things I don't need. Let's see here. The last card I used was the Hermit, so maybe I don't use the Plutonium yet. I could take a King. There's another King. There's a Showman we already got rid of. Alright, let's try Emperor. Arcana first. Arcana gives me a Hermit, I'm okay with that. Spectral Pack gives me... I could Immolate for 20 bucks. I could put a red seal on something. I think... I want to keep the polychrome cards marked as red seals, so I don't want to put a red seal on something that's not polychrome. I think we just skip here. Alright, go next. First hand face down, so we just discard. What happens if I sort by suit? What does that mean? That means this is... What? Why is it down here? And then if I sort by suit, it's up here. Is that saying... I'm confused. Alright, discard. Fool and Death. So I can use Death. I could just use the Fool for 20 bucks. Death is fine. Or by suit. Oh. When I these are all Kings of Hearts. When I sort by rank, when I sort by suit, it changes the order. That's weird. Interesting. Okay. Death. And I could use Death on the purple, but I think I want to save it for here, this King. All right. Chip it. Yeah, this is something that's like kind of weird. The cards in your deck are not necessarily the same order as the cards in your hand when you draw them. And we saw a little bit of that with the sort feature. Alright, there is a juggle tag. If we wanted to, we could take the juggle tag plus 3 double tags. That gives you plus 12 hand size, and you can use the cryptids. And we could actually, I think we're pretty close. We could get naneinf right now. But I'm going to keep waiting. Okay, Temperance gives me 50 bucks after we use the plutonium. Before we go Arcana, I can use Hermit. Plutonium and then Hermit. We said we are good for several antes. There's another blue joker that we can't take. Just trying to save money. So Temperance gives me 50. Maybe I don't need to be re-rolling. Maybe. Alright, well. Discard my kings. Temperance, we get death. Alright, just looking for death again. I can go Hermit, I can go Death on the diamonds, and then Temperance. Ship it. E23. Oh, I don't have antimatter yet. If I get antimatter, I will probably wish I had the showman still. Oh well. We get another showman later, maybe. If we get antimatter, which is not guaranteed. I can take another death card. I could trust that we just draw death naturally from the purple seals. Maybe I should wait. Don't reroll until after we get antimatter. I don't know, I just like looking. There we go. Death here. Alright, so that takes care of all the extra kings, except for we've got the one naked king. And now we just continue this process of trying to put the red seals on stuff. Everything becomes red seals, eventually. Alright. Don't need the hung man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's it. Alright, ship it. $45 cards. Okay. Tarot card wise, Fool is on the Emperor, so it's okay if we take the plutonium from the telescope. Now we have level 101 high card. Standard pack, I can take a king. Fool, we have to hold on to. Boss is face down cards. Okay. Temperance I can copy. Do I want to take this showman now? No, not right now. There's another blue joker. Alright, plutonium, yes or no? I'm gonna say no. We could get a fool. So here's 1, 2, 3, and then discard the face down one, I guess. C. Alright. Discard purple. I could probably discard one of the red seals. And then now keep this king. Ship it. Okay, E23. Wait. If we're at E23, then E23 beats Ante 16. Nice. So that means I don't need the mine for a while. We can keep percolating more cryptids. Standard pack. I guess I don't want the planet merchant. No voucher skip tag. I could do a little re-rolling for death before we open the spectral pack. Okay. There's invisible joker. So I don't have the baron. Or sorry, I don't have the showman. But I could use invisible joker as another way of getting another baron. Like ideally what you want to do is you want to get the antimatter, but I don't know if I'm going to get antimatter. Do I take invisible joker here and then Try to copy a Baron. And then maybe sell the Percolator. I think maybe I don't need to do this, so I won't. Maybe something we could consider in the future, trying to get Invisible Joker in the future. I'm not going to do -2 hand size, I don't think. I could... No. I can't replace the hand size with anything. But I can use death here. When you have blueprints and brainstorms, you can use the extra Joker slot to, I don't know, you can copy DNA and that gives you hand size to make up for the fact that you have -2 hand size. But we can't do that. Bummer. Go next. Boss -1 hand size should not be a problem. One, two, three, four, five. I could always use the devil on the Naked King, but I could get a fool also, you never know. This is the final hand, that's it. Obviously plenty of points even without the... even with one less hand size from the boss, the manacle. Okay. Standard pack, no kings. Emperor. Alright, we can use the plutonium and then follow up with the Emperor. Don't need to sock my buskin. Go Jumbo Arcana pack. Okay, so here's a death card. Maybe we go blue seal. Turns into a red seal. Go next. Now 62 cryptids. Fool for death. Okay. So if I'm going to use death, ideally I want to use it on the Naked King, but I can also use it on blue seals, which we don't need anymore. Alright, one more discard. Extra discard voucher would be cool. That would give us access to more money. Not that it's necessary, it'd just be nice. Alright, wheel to Arcana packs. So we go death, and then open Arcana 1. I can use death on another blue seal. Skip the rest. Now if we look at the deck, about halfway there on the polychrome cards. Half polychrome, half purple. Okay, go Arcana. I could start turning purple into polychrome. Long term, that's something that I want to be able to do eventually, so maybe we start doing it now. That's fine. Plutonium. Use the plutonium level 105, then temperance. There is a cola, which I don't have room for. Bummer. For sure not taking the planet merchant, I guess. I'm gonna be sad when we see that planet merchant 6 more times. Oh well. One more discard. Use a hermit and an emperor. And ship it. Even with only hand size 8, still E20, still plenty to beat Ante 16. Okay, we can get the glow up. We could get DNA. We don't have room for it. Okay. Skip tags we don't need. Standard pack looking for kings. There's a Polychrome 2. I'm going to take a King of Hearts. Alright, I think that's it. Go next. Alright, boss says spades are debuffed. No problem. Alright, this time we're getting the death card. Oh, bummer. Pool on plutonium, that feels bad. We can use a hermit, that's okay. More hermits, seems fine. If the scoring animations take too long or start to take too long, I can skip them. Using the Saturn mod. Okay. There's another showman, but I don't have antimatter yet. So we sad. I can take an emperor. Not much going on each round, to be honest. Kind of monotonous, kind of samey. That's okay. Then I don't have to think too hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then finish with the Naked King. We do have a Gold Seal King now. Maybe I can draw it. Maybe I have too many cards in my deck. Who knows? Maybe I want to actually start making steel. I think I'm going to wait until after Ante 20 at least. Maybe Ante 24. Death card. Let's try it. Death here with Temperance. Shiny Scholar we don't need. Go next. Spades. Okay, so actually now the spade, if you discard it, you don't get the rebate money if it's debuffed. I could turn it into diamonds. I could just play it as my final hand. Or my winning hand. Maybe I should stop using the plutonium if the fool is going to keep copying them. That's on me. Maybe it's okay. Got temperances there. Play the king. King of spades, that is. Man, I'll be honest, pretty exhausted. I've recorded like 3 of these today. Hey look, another Brainstorm. Could take an Omen Globe. I don't know if there's too many spectral cards that we're trying to get anymore. Now that we already got the cryptids upstairs. 70 cryptids. Still looking for vouchers. Alright, Arcana we can reroll. There's a Mime, which we don't need. Brainstorm we don't need. There's Invisible Joker. So E17. I still got time, I don't need the Invisible Joker yet. I don't spin the wheel. Or maybe we do. Cool. 72. 3 at a time. Gosh darn Wheel of Fortune. Fool copies the Hermit. Alright. I will eventually lose my purple seals and lose the ability to generate tarot cards and generate money that way, but we still get money from the mail-in rebate, so it's okay. E20 is what it takes to beat Ante 16. E24 is not going to be enough for Ante 17. So, something to think about. I could take another king. Now up to 50. Emperor. Currently level 109 high card. Okay, there's a showman. So, acknowledging potentially that I need more points. I do eventually want to get the mine, but I don't want to rush into it if I can avoid it. So maybe just to double check here. I can beat. Maybe I take the showman now. Maybe I don't need 2 cryptids every round. Maybe I can get rid of the percolator. Yeah, let's try that. Alright, give me another Baron. Eventually. The showman changes a few things tarot cards wise. Go next. Now we only get 1 per round. That's okay, I guess. Tarot time. I can use Death. I can use Hermit. I didn't check. Is Temperance still 50 bucks? It is. Okay. Alright, that's it. Emperor. Ship it. Can we get another Baron? Sometimes in the next 2 antes? Next 5 rounds? Don't need the Queen. Polychrome golden ticket. Nope. Look at all this plutonium we've got. There's a fool for an emperor. I guess we just use the plutonium then. And pick a king. There's a mime, which helps us score. But I think we can get by without this. I think if we just hit another Baron, then we're fine. Alright, go next. No repeat hand types. Wasn't planning on it. Alright. Just looking for death. Temperance we can copy. And then ship it. Okay. 3 rounds to find a Baron. Or I guess another mime. Could take a Tarot Merchant. Tarot Merchant obviously makes it more difficult for me to find the Joker. Makes it more difficult for me to find the Baron, but it does potentially make it easier for me to get death cards if that's something that I want to do. Usually I take the Tarot Merchant. Maybe I'm still doing okay on purple seals. Maybe I don't need to take the Tarot Merchant here. It's a little bit late. It's pretty late to get the Tarot Merchant. The Tarot Merchant does allow us to get tarot cards without having to rely on purple seals. We can get the tarot cards from the shop, which can be useful. Should have held on to that Temperance. Alright, I can hold on to this one. Showman allows me to hold on to Temperance. I could take an invisible joker instead of a showman. I could use that to copy the Baron. That makes sense. Maybe now we stop shopping. All right. 3 purples. 1, 2, 3. Hermit, strength. All right, discard this one. And ship it. I need... Maybe what I need to do is throw away some kings, and then that way I can draw the red seal kings, actually. Maybe I throw away another 4 here and try to draw red seals. Okay, I should be fine here. Yes. Okay, so maybe I should be a little bit more careful about getting the red seals in hand, and then also we can use cryptid to bail us out in case of emergency. Maybe we stop adding kings. Maybe we don't take the king of diamonds here. Maybe. Maybe we're reaching the point where we want to start having steel. Alright, Fool, I can copy Hermit, that's okay. I said I wasn't going to reroll because I have the Invisible Joker. But I still kind of want to get the tarot cards. Hey look, a soul. Cannot give us what we want. Boss says I have to sell a Joker. Got it. Go next. Alright, so I still want to get my mail-in rebate value. Maybe now the purples are extras and I should hang them. Nah, we're not there yet. I can still use death. I could save death until after we draw. Okay. Now I can get another death. Well, maybe, in theory. I'm going to discard this king. The naked king. Oh, now we got death. I guess I will do temperance instead. 50 bucks is not bad. Alright, this definitely wins. If we have 100% polychrome. We even get the X mult on the polychrome card that we played. That gives us E26. And... Alright. What we can do, we can wait until the boss to sell. Right? These 2 Arcana packs, I'm looking for death. If not, I'm not too pressed about it. Let's go Arcana. So, Priestess, I don't need. Get a death card. Alright, so 1 more blue I can turn into red. And we are deciding not to take the Tarot Merchant, I guess. Okay. 1 Joker sold. So I want to sell the Invisible Joker. What I don't want to happen is I don't want it to copy one of these on the left. So sell. Maybe I'm supposed to get my rebate money first. So discard first. Okay. I can make another red seal. Nice. I want to discard first in case I get temperance, because if I sell jokers, my temperance value might go down. I have death, which I can go ahead and use here on the purple. And I have a chariot, which maybe we use, but probably we don't use. Okay. Abstract Joker, we sell it. Invisible Joker gives me another Baron. Nice. Ship it. With the extra Baron and the red seals, we should be okay. E28. Okay. So we know we can hit E28 with all red seals, so we're chilling, actually. I can take the illusion voucher. I can do a little bit of shopping. Okay, what am I shopping for? Mostly tarot cards. I guess I low-key want to hit the mime, and then we can replace the percolator with a mime. That'd be cool. I could take the bean, and then that gives us a lot more scoring for the short term. We could reroll for a bean in a future shop, maybe. All right, level 118 high card. We can open the Arcana pack. There's another ectoplasm, which we said we weren't going to do. And we definitely can't do now. We could start making steel. Alright. Maybe it's too late to make steel. Oh well. I don't need to reroll the boss. I can discard red seals, because I know I have plenty more red seals left in the deck. If we want to take a look, this is what the deck looks like. They're all shiny. Well, except for there's a patch of purples here. Alright. Get that rebate money. Okay. I can use death. Alright, this is my maximum hand. Kind of. I didn't play the polychrome card, so this is a little bit less than max, but it's pretty dang close. E31. I think the next ante actually is E31. So we could hold on to the percolator even longer. Make even more cryptids. But basically now we're looking for mime. We could go standard pack. Oh, before we go Arcana, we do a little re-rolling. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to take the chariot there. Like I said, probably it's time to start making steel. Can't take a Brainstorm. No mime. Use the plutonium and skip the rest. 79 cryptids. Alright, discard 3 at a time, kings. Fool for plutonium. Bummer. Alright, discard 2 at a time, purple. One, two, three, four. I don't need the steel card, so we can go ahead and discard it. Temperance is only 41. Rats. One of my barons is worth way more than the others. Is that true? I guess not way more. Thought I had the gift card at the same time that I had the baron. Maybe that's false. Okay. E32. So with the polychrome, we can hit E32. And that might be enough for the next ante, actually. I mean, we could always get rid of the percolator and take another invisible joker. And then that gives me more time to find the mime. Or potentially find the antimatter. Yeah, I guess. Be hilarious if this hit the mail-in rebate. Well, it'd be sad funny. Oh, there's another death card. Get rid of a blue seal. I need to pay more close attention to chariots so we can make steel for when we want to have steel, which is not right away, but maybe not that far off. Go next. All right. And we do have the cryptids as a safety net. We got a good amount of cryptids. We got 79 cryptids. Strength. I can play these 3. If I can hit E32, maybe we only need to play... Maybe I don't need all red seals. Maybe this is fine. Every red seal is an additional king in hand. So all of our kings are doubled. We get the retcon voucher. So E31 we can do. We can hit the E31. Bosses, base chips, and mold have. That's not going to be a problem. We can hit that. Okay. Fool says death. So take a death card. Plutonium takes me to level 121. I can go use the death card and then reroll. Go ahead and death here. Skip the rest. I got 51 cards. Okay. Devil. Nope. Fool for death. That's fine. Now I don't have to worry about holding on to tarot cards because we don't have the percolator anymore. Alright, just go next. Alright, so this Steel King, I can make steel like that. Okay. And we want 100% red seals. Just to be safe. So we get a little bit less money, but that's okay. Trading money for guaranteed survival here. E33, no problem. Copy the Baron. Oop. Alright. Are all these the same sell value? They're all $4, right? Okay. The last card we used was Death. Now I'm still looking for a Mime. Not a Stuntman. I can use the Hermit after doing the Plutonium, up to level 123. Go Hermit. And go next. Temperance for 31. Ah. That stings. That hurts. I feel that deeply. Alright, with the death card, we could discard the full 5. Right? And then I can use the death card here. And then ship it. E37, no problem. E37. Oh yeah, because we got an extra Baron now because we have the Invisible Joker. Aha. Okay, standard packs are probably no longer useful. I can use a Fool for death. Seems okay. I can go Spectral Pack. I want to make steel, but I don't have that option, so I'm just going to use death and skip the rest. Looking for a chariot to go with my death card. Yeah, maybe I should have taken the tarot merchant just to have a tarot merchant. There's another invisible joker that we don't need. Could take the bean for the hand size in the short term. I think we don't need it right now. Priestess. Go next. Alright, let's turn purple into steel. And we can actually discard the steel. We know we're safe without it. Alright, discard all this gold. I can use death on the steel. And then ship it. If we look at the deck now, we've got maybe 5 steel cards. Just like we drew it up. $3,600, 79 cryptids. E38, no problem. Alright, we just did E38. We could do that again with the steel cards. So, alright. Take the reroll voucher. Reroll for tarot cards. Fool gives me death. Looking for a chariot. There's another blue joker. Where's that mime at? I could now, in an emergency, put a red seal just to be safe. Nah. Only the shiny ones get the red seals. We could take Andrew. Andrew gives us extra discards, which gives us extra hand size versus the serpent, if we want to force the serpent. Or we can just go next. Alright. Now we want steel. Not necessarily all steel, but we want some amount of steel. And if it doesn't work, we can use a cryptid. Just to be safe. Alright, I think what I'll do is I'll play these two. Just to make sure we can draw into more red seals. Okay, well, play this one. If this doesn't work, I will use a cryptid. That was close. I might not need the cryptid. I think if I go 1 with 2 steals. Let's just play a cryptid to be safe. This definitely wins then. Maybe if I get a death card, I should save the death card for the final hand, probably. It is greedy trying to get more death cards from the purple seals. I think at this point we should just give up on the purple seals. We only have like maybe 10 purple seals left anyway. So not going to matter that much. Still looking for that mime. And we can use cryptids next ante as well. I skipped a chariot. That's my bad. Alright. No death. No problem. Discard the shiny ones. Yeah, what happens if we do this? Alright, 2 steel in hand. It's gonna be close. Nice. So 2 steel is definitely enough. Maybe even just 1 steel is enough. 2 standard packs we can skip. Reroll for tarot cards. There's death. Can I get a chariot? I could get a blue joker. How about an emperor? Alright. Go next. Decrease level is okay. We can save death for the final hand. That's the safest move. Okay. I can discard the purple. I could just use death now. Nah. There you go. Purple, I can turn into steel. Then use temperance, and then this should be plenty. Even though we didn't play the polychrome, we have extra steel in hand. Alright, folks. I think that's going to be the end of this one. That's going to be the end of this episode. We got E40. Potentially in the next ante, we're going to have to start using cryptids. We're going to have to start using the Steel Kings, potentially. We do have the retcon voucher, so we could reroll and we could fight the Serpent if we need to. Serpent for ante 21 and 22 and 23, but not 24. 24, that's the one where we have to use the cryptids. We are trying to get a mime as soon as possible. Would be really nice if we could get the antimatter, and that way we could just swap in a mime without having to sell a baron, but it's okay, I guess. Voucher skip if we can get it. It would feel bad if we had to use the retcon and then skip to the Serpent and we lose all the double tags that we have. I don't think it's worth using cryptids to save double tags necessarily. Probably we want to save the cryptids for as long as we can. Remember, the goal is not just get naneinf one time, but to survive all the way to ante 39. Alright, take care everyone.